What's going on, guys? I'm a little sleepy now. It's late at night. Plus, I was just up for like 7 hours. I was just asleep for 7 hours. So I'm already sleepy from that. But then it's also late at night for me right now. So I'm sleepy. I'm probably not gonna post this at night. I don't know when I'm gonna post this, or if I'm gonna finish this right now. But yeah, whenever you get the video, what's up? This is gonna be the high compression Rasengan explained. This is from the Boruto anime, and pretty cool Rasengan. Probably not my favorite. No, not my favorite. My favorite Rasengan is the Rasen Shuriken, so I might do a video about that. But I just want to do this video because, well, first of all, I'm starting to like explaining things from Naruto. Seems pretty fun. Seems pretty cool, and pretty simple too. Cause I kind of watched all of Naruto. I seen some chapters from the manga, and I watched a bunch of YouTubers that did actually read the manga. So I'm pretty well rounded, and you have a lot of knowledge, as well as that guy that I told you about last video, Naruto Explained. He is so far one of the most credible people with either like the facts that seem the most true, or the facts that are true, which I already know. Well, some of them I already know. But yeah, and I've only seen 2 videos about the high compression Rasengan Unexplained. One from this one dude who said, I don't really agree. I agree with most of it, but not all of what he said. And then what Naruto Explained said, it wasn't really explaining a jutsu. He was just explaining how the jutsu beat the person who he was fighting in the anime. So that isn't a true explained video. So but he did explain the high compression Rasengan in there briefly. So I'm just gonna make a whole video about it, the high compression Rasengan. And so to get the high compression Rasengan, you need to first know how to do the regular Rasengan, which already takes perfect chakra control. And there are 3 steps to it. There's the rotation step, which both people in the video, the Naruto Explained guy and the other guy that I was talking about, who I agreed with most of, but not all of the stuff, he said that you needed to create a normal Rasengan, you need to high rotation, right? And then the second step is power, and then the third step is maintaining that power and compressing it into a ball shape around the size of a water balloon, or somewhere around that size. And so that compresses the power, making it, more powerful, and making A-rank jutsu. So that's already an A-rank jutsu off the bat, if you learn the Rasengan. And so and now here's where I disagree with the guy that I'm talking about. He said that the Rasengan was a wind style. It is not a wind style. It is just pure chakra. Because the Tail Beast bombs, they don't have any styles in them. They just have Tail Beast chakra and regular chakra just mixed together. That's just pure chakra, which the Rasengan is based off the Tail Beast bomb. So yeah, it's just pure chakra. There's no style in it. And so for the high compression Rasengan, you're just making the Rasengan smaller, but keeping the same power. And you're hitting that point with the Rasengan. If you hit a tree with it, you're probably going to destroy the entire tree, because of the Rasengan destruct the power. But with the high compression Rasengan, you'll be able to make a hole in it that does the same amount of damage, but it'll just be a tiny little hole, which could spread, I don't know. But yeah, so it's just like the regular Rasengan, where it does not have any styles or any change in chakra natures added to it. So it's just normal basic chakra that Boruto just suppresses. As well, Naruto's the solution to making his Rasengan more powerful is to make it bigger. Boruto's is to make it smaller, because he doesn't have the same amount of chakra as Naruto, or nowhere near, not even Kid Naruto. Like, honestly, I feel like Boruto's chakra is a little too low, but that's just me though. Yeah, Boruto's chakra is trash. But yeah, his chakra control, on the other hand, probably better than even up to until Naruto learned Sage Mode. Yeah, the Boruto beats his chakra control until Naruto learns Sage Mode. So that's impressive. So yeah, Boruto makes it smaller, it hits the smaller spot with the same amount of force, while Naruto makes his solution to that problem, to making his Rasengan more powerful, is to make his Rasengan bigger. And so that's where you get, giant Rasengan, massive Rasengan, all that stuff. Or just hit them with more Rasengans, like the Rasengan Barrage. So yeah. And yeah, that's the high compression Rasengan. It's just a compressed Rasengan that hits a small area on a target with the same amount of force as the regular Rasengan would. Maybe even more because it's compressed more, so that compacts the power. So it definitely could be. You could argue that it could be stronger than the normal Rasengan, but for now it's at the bare minimum it's the same power. It just hits a smaller area of effect, but it can do more damage depending on the opponent that you fight with this move. So yeah, pretty deadly, and Boruto almost killed somebody with it if they didn't have this busted full counter like wind style. So yeah, Boruto would have killed them. And so yeah, it was just the high compression Rasengan explained. I do have 2 more videos about certain Rasengans explained. One of them you probably already seen from many other people. The Vanishing Rasengan explained. I'm gonna just do that just to give my opinion on it and what I think, because I do have my own opinion. I don't just watch these YouTubers and agree with everything they say. So yeah. And then also the Boruto's wind style Rasengan explained, not Naruto's, Boruto's, because some people be like, oh, why is it green and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna explain that. But yeah, see ya.